What's up, chat? This is day 3 of me outside in Romania. I have to go get something. My computer is. What's up, Adonis? Hope you're okay. Hey, chat. How you doing? C's, first person to see in the comment section. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Oh man, welcome to the chat. I wanted to stay home. Tomorrow is the first day, but I have to go. Oh, where I have to go? Hey, Adonis. What's up? What's up, chat? From the BX. What's up? Yo, guys, if y'all can hear me, comment the number 7 in the chat. Californians in the building. What's up, Hallie? All right, perfect. Yo, guys, like the live stream for me. If you just joined the broadcast, like this live stream. All right. Where you guys from? Yeah, comment in the chat where you guys are from. Everyone, just comment in the chat where you guys are from, so I know who I'm talking to. California's in the building. Texas is in the building. The Bronx is in the building. Boston, Massachusetts. Washington State is in the building. North Carolina. Romania is in the building. California is in the building. Manhattan. Money making Manhattan. Georgia. Texas. Germany. Wow, I've been to Germany. I've been to Munich and I've been to Berlin in Germany. Oh, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Iconic. That's iconic. All right, we're currently in Bucharest, Romania at this moment in time. Michigan, what's up? We're with you, brethren. This is a wild moment, you know? This is my 3rd day out and about. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just filled with a bunch of anxiety. Well, I try not to distract myself from the reality of the life that I'm living at this moment in time. You know? Major Forever, what's up? Members in the chat. I'm trying to keep everything like as controlled as possible. You're doing the right thing by documenting everything. I appreciate it. It's the only way I feel comfortable at this moment in time, and I don't think it'll ever change ever again. I think that everything I do, every place I go in this country, I'm just gonna have to document everything that happens. Due to the fact that I just don't feel safe. You know? Before I would just document the positive stuff and the marketing and the promotion of, hold on. Hold on. I would usually just document the promotion. This guy writes, "Get your ass back home." Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Like, let's have some respect now. You timed out. The fact that you think you can use this type of verbiage or vernacular or behavior while talking to me is diabolical. Regardless if you think you're doing it in positive regards or helpful regards. The fact that you think you can use this type of vernacular while interacting with me, I'm not your son. You know, I'm not your daughter. You get your ass home. Like, that's so disrespectful. Conduct yourself in a better, appropriate way. Don't forget who you're talking to. All right, I'm not no child. And I've seen a lot of people, predominantly in our communities, on social media. Iceman with the 1-month memberships. Be safe, broski. Much love. I appreciate it. I just feel like a lot of people are just not as salute. Fuck. As mindful, you know? A lot of people watch the situation that's going on, but they don't really realize, like, the full complexity of the situation. Like, it's complicated. Like, it's more complicated than that. Although you guys see, you know, the support from America and stuff like that, I don't see the other stuff that I'm getting. You know, the racist remarks, the people talking slick in their videos. And I understand. I understand that everybody's nervous and everybody's scared and they just doing it from a loving place. But at the same time, you really have to understand, like, it's very difficult for me to communicate in these videos and these live streams and at this very sensitive moment in my life. So the wordplay that you use and the wordplay that you're talking about, you got to be very critical about how you approach talking to me during this time, because I'm really getting, you know, I get a lot of people saying a lot of crazy stuff, and you probably don't see it, but when you got, like, when you reach millions of people, you know, even when you're making content, there's always going to be people that don't like you. There's always going to be people that do like you. And I'm dealing with both sides of the contrast. And I understand, you know, like 90% of the people are with me. But then there's also 10% of people, you know, some of them 5% are not. 10% are just trying to troll to get me to crash out. And I got to be able to sit down and conduct myself and navigate through these situations. And also, I have also the ones that's in my particular community who talk about this situation in a nice way, in a caring way, but the way they talk is distasteful, and it incentivizes a negative perspective or negative ideology on how you should approach a particular situation. Why are you even over there? He need to get his ass up. Like, come on, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like seriously, some of this, we gotta understand that. We gotta understand that even in our communities and stuff like that, everybody doesn't know how to communicate appropriately in particular situations. You know, everybody doesn't know how to communicate appropriately in particular situations, and some people, even if they're 40 or 50 years old, they still even haven't learned how to communicate with themselves, or better yet, their own family. So they'll sit down and use diabolical wordplay. And I hate to use the word ghetto, but it's not ghetto. It's just kind of like distasteful. You know, it's distasteful, and that just goes based off the environment that you're in. And I'm not uppity. You know, I could talk the same way, but at the same time, I'm in a situation where I can't really I can't really talk. I can't really do stuff. So people see me talking and people see me responding and saying stuff can rub people the wrong way. And I'm just trying to protect my position as well as protect myself. But at the same time, risk and let people know what's going on. Because, you know, you would go crazy if I stopped posting. You would go crazy if I stopped filming. Everybody would go wild, like, what's going on with Adonis? And I'm like, bro, I can't just leave my community out in the dust like that. People from America and people around the world really want to know what's going on. So I'm doing my best to actually articulate what's going on. But federally, legally, I can't really talk the way I want to talk. And I see a lot of people being passive aggressive in situations, even though they say they with me, they say they robbed me, but they throw passive aggressive and microaggressions under it. And I see the undertones. So I can't really I already missed you on these YouTube streets. Happy you're back. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying, but my lawyers are contacting me. You know, it's very complicated, and you know me, I never really stay out of situations when somebody that's on social media has something particularly to say to me. You know, I usually like grab that and respond back accordingly, but right now I generally can't respond back to particular situations, and there's a lot of people who are listening to these other voices and the way these guys cadence themselves, and then they bring that same cadence into my comment section and into my spaces. And it's like, bro, you know, some of you guys see me from videos, which I have a lot of people online haven't really been here. You know, some of you guys been here, you know. The OGs know, like, they've been here. They've been in these live streams, been in these videos, they tapped in. But there's a lot of people who's been watching for a while, who've been watching the viral clips, and they don't know me. So they say diabolical stuff. Getting an ankle monitor off is a good step. I shouldn't even be in this situation at the beginning. I don't feel like it's a good step. I don't feel like that's I don't feel like that's a good step at all. I feel like this case should have been dropped immediately once it hit the table. So, getting the ankle monitor off, being on judicial control, and now I have to wait and sit here until this case starts. It's wild. Like, it's a very uncomfortable situation. It's not a very cool stuff. You know? So some people see it as a win. I don't see it as any win. I see it as the way people grouped up on you, exactly how it works. They made you look like the aggressor. You were assaulted. His panhandle was illegal. He spat, pushed, and swung to your face. Yeah. But you know what? Salute. But you know what? I can't really talk now. You know, I have to be very vigilant and mindful. And in time, my feelings and my emotions of how I feel will be articulated properly. You know? So, right now, I just have to be very calm in the head and chill. I think that I've been handling this process in this situation very well compared to most people would have handled this situation. Ooh, first $5 donation in the super chat. Connie Moss. Connie, why you write a question or say something so I can read it? Sir, maybe you shouldn't keep talking about it, especially since you are upset. You may accidentally make mistakes, then can use against you. Nah, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm hurt. And in my head, that's what they want me to do. You know? They want this whole situation to disappear from people's eyes. You know? I don't feel safe to let people just forget about what happened and how things happened. I sat down when I was in Romania making content. While in Romania, I talked about all of the disappointed. Perfect, yes. I talked about all of these great things in Romania. No. If I wasn't recording, the rest of the world would have never saw it. I would probably be in some jail cell right now. And what, I'm supposed to sit here and be quiet about this particular situation instead of actually keeping people aware of what's happening at every step of this process? This is a federal legal process at this moment in time. I'm supposed to sit down and trust that everything will get sorted out properly and efficiently. I only trusted the judges at this moment in time. And it's two judges. Because at the same time, the media painted a bad picture of me as well. So I have to as well self-defense or media control on what they put out that was not actually true. You know? Guys, please don't forget to like this live stream if you're watching the live stream. It takes 1 second, less than a second to give this live stream a like. You know, Reaper was good. I'm thankful you had it recorded. Iceman, I appreciate it. Yeah. Everything from now on, everything has to be recorded. Everything has to be uploaded. Everything will be recorded from now on. That's why I don't even understand why I'm on judicial control, because I'm already live all the time. Like, you know, me checking into the police doesn't make any sense. Like, you could literally watch it. Reaper with the $2 donation. All love and support for you, bro. I appreciate you, Reaper. I was gonna make a statement, but I said, nah, not right now. Hold on, I missed a couple comments. Detroit is in the building. Shout out to Detroit. Facts, the world saw it, yeah. Cyberdyne, one of the great ones. It's my time to follow your lead and to be here for moral support. I appreciate it, bro. It's wild. It's wild. This is wild. My content was literally going in the most positive way. No dramas, no controversies. You know, everything was so clean. And then this happens. It's like you just drag me into one drama into another. When all you had to do was just abide by the laws. That's all they had to do. And now what? Now what? Guys, keep in mind, if you're watching this live stream, please like the live stream. donating a super chat to help with the legal funds. Become a member. Because this is going to be a very long situation, and me getting this house arrest off, is just the beginning of it. I know how this works already. Got the light for you, bro. Appreciate it, Reaper. That's not true. Same thing in America. If you assault anyone, I didn't assault anyone. I acted in self-defense. I was assaulted 4 times. So that's not true. In a lot of countries in Europe, you have the right to defend yourself, including in Romania. Article 19 of the self-defense. I was assaulted 4 times. Walkman Assassin with the membership. Thank you so much for joining the membership and being here to support me throughout this uncomfortable time. That's why they came for you. You're too polished. I don't know. A new member. I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know what's going on in people's heads. But I always said I wanted to promote Romania in a nice light. And this is just not a good look for Romania at all. This situation is really not a good look for Romania on the international level. Latrina J, thank you so much for becoming a member. Latrina J, 9080. Thank you for becoming a member. New member. It's one of those situations where, as a international, people who travel in and people who invest into this particular country, people want to know if they're safe. Is this country actually safe? Are you safe in your body as a person? Can you protect yourself if you're being attacked? And based off how this whole situation has progressively transpired, or is progressively moving, it's very unfortunate. So I have to stay calm, resilient, keep uploading, keep posting, and try my best not to allow this situation to affect my personality. So I'm gonna take it step by step, day by day, and this is one of those things. It's the first time I've ever been in legal trouble, in my life. Not even in America I was ever in legal trouble, So but keep in mind, I can't really speak. Like, I'm doing my best to articulate myself and to express particular things. Nikki to God, you will beat this. Yasha Napash. Blessings, my brother. Thank you so much for the 5 donated in the chat. I appreciate it. I'm just going to take it step by step, day by day. This is literally what's it going to be like. No anxiety, no stress. Try to keep myself calm. You know, I keep myself calm and as patient as possible throughout this process. They knew he had support. I don't know. I don't think people actually knew how big I don't think people knew how. I don't think people understood. I don't know. I can't even make that. I can't even make a statement like that. I don't know. I don't know. But even now, like, what's up? INF, what's good? Even now, like, bro, I got a long way to go. Like, this legal representation is gonna be like financially crazy. Financially crazy. Mike Freeman with the $20 super chat donation. Remember, all is well and everything will be good. I really want to believe that. But I've learned from history that we hold ourselves down. Sun Moons with the $5 super chat donation. Guys, when you see people donating the super chat, do me a favor. Like their super chat donation and give them a W reply to their super chat. Keep your vibrations high and keep positive thoughts. Grab a Reese's. That's diabolical, first of all. I feel like this. In this situation, nah. The only people that's gonna, I have to make it. I have to make it work out. I don't know how things work here as much as I wish to know. I can't play around with my life. I can't prey on things to change or prey on things to make things work. I can't do any of that at all. I have to gather resources and I have to organize strategically and position strategically. That's literally it. I can't think positive thoughts. I can't think happy thoughts. I gotta know my situation, know the reality of the situation, and be aware and be prepared. The reason why I'm speaking to people like this is because it's a documentation for myself, but as well for anybody else who might be going through a particular situation. Many people get into situations like this and they either crash out or they don't know how to handle things. Hopefully I can be a proper representation for you on what's the appropriate way to handle a situation that you have no control over. So I appreciate everybody who's donating in the super chat. Seriously, all proceeds are going to my legal fund. Literally, I have no choice. And 20 gifted, super thanks. What? Who dropped the 20 gifted? Who dropped the 20 gifted? I can't see it. It's not popping up for some reason. INF with the 20 gifted super chat donation. INF with the 20 gifted. Legend. No, wait. Was it INF? Was it INF? It was INF. W's in the chat for INF. Comment WINF. And thank INF for giving you guys a gifted. Yeah, I saw your message. I saw the message. I don't really want to give anybody any particular light. For the people that's asking, I can't come home. Also, when things get tough in your life, you shouldn't advise people to curdle your tail and run home. At the same time, this statement of coming home, do you honestly think that's an option? Like, do you it's so easy in the world to make statements without actually, no offense to anybody, I'm just saying in general, without actually thinking. Like, look at the situation. Do you honestly think that's an option to come home? You know? Like, really look at the situation. Why are people telling me that's like, people are telling me stuff that's like, you think that's an option? Like, did you actually think about the situation? People are saying this to me and I'm like, bro, like what? And I understand not everybody's been through legal situation. I've never been through legal situation. But I understand that, hold on, it's gonna get kind of hectic. Hold on. It's gonna get kind of hectic real quick. Try to keep my head down. Just try to keep my head down. Real quick. Give me a second. All right, give me a second, chat. Yeah. No, it's not that way. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where's iStyle? Yeah. It's I'm in a mall, and there's a lot of people, and I don't really want to attract too much attention. Hey, bro, where's style? Over there? It's a bit much. I don't really want attention. So, do you have the MacBook charger?
Charger?
Yeah. Mare? Mare?
You mean the adapter?
No, the MacBook,
Cable.
MacBook Pro, the charger, the adapter, the brick.
The one with 140.
What's the max you have?
Let me check.
There's like two of them, right?
Yes, it's more than two. It's the 96 one, it's the 71.
I want the biggest one.
Yeah.
My MacBook Pro brick died in the middle of all of this situation. So my computer, luckily I bought the M4 Mac Mini before this situation happened. My Mac can't really turn on. For some reason, the brick died.
So the biggest one that we have available, the biggest one with 96 watts.
Where's the bigger one?
140, but we don't have it on stock.
When do you get it?
I'm not sure.
This is the small one, right? This is for the Air, basically, right?
No, it's for Pro. It works for Pro. The for Air would be the one with 35.
Is there anywhere else in the mall where I can get this?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You can try Media Galaxy if you want.
Is Media Galaxy still here?
Yeah, it's downstairs. Media Galaxy.
Bana, știu că e flanco.
Yeah, just like the OPC we built. My Mac is, the brick died in this situation. Go to Media Galaxy or Altex.
No, I know it's flanco downstairs.
All right.
-1. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they have it.
I'll check. And this is 96?
Yes, this is 96, but we have something with 140, but it's not from Apple.
No. Appreciate it. I'll come back if anything.
Okay.
Hello. Try to keep a low profile. It's important. Yeah, he spent a ton of time in what? Nah. The taste situation is a different situation. It's a different situation. All right. That was like real charges. You guys like the live stream if you're in the live? She's no help. She can't order out of her own. But I'm not really trying to stay still. Check if I could go down. One more stay. Totally different, yeah. Hey, one thing I know about Romania, if you ain't money and connections, it's tough. Get the likes up, guys. Appreciate it. I need this charger. Yeah, the other one just died. Like it just died. Yeah. Excuse me. You have a MacBook charger?
MacBook charger.
And for some reason, the M4 charges everything super slow.
The maximum that I have is only 30 watts. You can try at the upper
iStyle.
iStyle, yeah.
You don't have. That's the only one you have?
We have, only 30 watts, but for laptop is too low.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Should I just get the one for 96? For the people asking me, better order one from eMag. Wow. I don't know what to do. Should I just get this one, the 96 watt? Something is better than nothing. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Lightning 6 might be good. It's a MacBook Pro, 16-inch. It's wild, you know, I'm walking around here. If it's vital, yeah. It is. It's important. I don't got the MacBook with me. I should have brought the MacBook with me. Wow. Now the M4 Mac Mini is in the crib, but the output, I have a MacBook Pro as well. And, ooh, don't use it USB. Just gonna get it. They said the normal one's 140 watts. I'm gonna ask them if they can order it. See the price difference too. Can you order the 140 watt?
No, we have to wait until it gets here in stock.
When do you think it'll get here?
I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, something like this.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Is there any other place that might have it?
One second, let me check.
What's the city? It's too long, I know. I know, it's long. I'm trying my best. Like, literally. There's no Best Buy in Romania.
No, there's only
Vanessa? No.
no Vanessa, no.
Park Lake?
No, Brashov.
Brashov.
Yes, Cluj. These are the only ones from Romania.
Is the only location? Like, that's all the ones in there?
Sorry?
That's all the ones in the iStyle database? There's nothing else in Bucharest?
No, there's no, I told you can find one in Brashov or Cluj.
You think I could order it from somewhere?
Let me check if they have it online. 1 second.
There's no Amazon in Romania.
1 second. I think it's... There are 2 pieces in Megamall if you want.
Mega Mall.
Yes.
How much is it?
It's 600.
600 lei?
Yes.
$120? Basically?
Yes.
Does it come with the wire?
No, only the adapter.
Only the brick?
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that's an Apple store, like not really. It's like a franchise. Bro said $120 just for the brick and $30 for the cable. That's wild. That is wild. It's time for me to get up out of here. Just for the brick is crazy. I know. I know. That tracks? Nah, last time I checked it was like $80. You know, but that was a couple years ago. 96 is 80. 150 the highway robbery. That's crazy, yeah. It's wild. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild. Two weeks for passing that time. I know. Tomorrow I have to go to the police station. Then I have to meet up with my lawyers. It's insane, bro. I have you streaming on TV. Me and my family say hello. Hello, family. I hope you don't order today and you actually cook. Ooh, you know what I miss? Oh my God. I miss American Chinese food. You know? That's what I miss. I really miss American Chinese food. Like back in the day. Oh yeah, it's so good. I know. Back in the day. Back in the day, we used to go to the Chinese store, get $1 fries, hot sauce, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. Chicken wings was 75¢. What's different about Romanian Chinese? It's not really Chinese food. Like it is Chinese food, but it's not. Like it's oily. It's like it's not really it. Like it's something about the American. Like they don't even got General Tso's chicken here, you know. And it's like oily. It's like more noodles, small you know, like it's like it's just it's not hitting. It's not hitting. It's just oily. So, and I thought inflation was real in the U.S. Sheesh. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, right? That's a wild situation. It's all right. It's not really hitting, you know. And I was doing so many food reviews in Romania. I was going to so many food restaurants, beautiful aesthetics and stuff like that. And I was supposed to get awarded. I was supposed to get an award in Romania for best international content creator or something like that. Before all of this stuff happened. The awards is like in 3 or 4 days. And I'm kind of nervous to hit them up. Like, am I still getting that award? Do I have to? Should I still come to this event? I don't know, man. You know? I don't know, man. Guys, like the live stream. Goddess with the $10 super chat donation. Don't forget to like the super chat donators chat. When you see people donating the super chat, like the super chat donation and give them a comment, a W on a comment. When you shine bright, it can be hard to dodge them disagreeable spirits. Stay alert. You have people out here who love and care for you. I appreciate it. I try my best, you know, like seriously. I appreciate the beautiful remarks and the motivational statements. Look at this. That's why we always show up. Keep being you, bro. Sometimes I think that was part of the problem. You know? Sometimes I think that because I was so friendly and so open and so welcoming and so wholesome, people kind of just took the kindness and hopefulness and welcoming as weakness. But in a situation like this, what do I do? Do I change from being happy-go-lucky it took me a long time to actually grow as a person, to not be so combative or antisocial. And if I should go just be more to myself, more, really separate from space with people. I always wanted to show people the pros and the cons of situations, the luxury lifestyle, the aesthetics of everything, as well as the regular normal day people, so people can have a good comparison. And now I'm thinking to myself, should I stop doing street interviews? Focus more on events and upper echelon stuff? Not make myself physically accessible? The thing is, I like people. I really love people. I love talking with them. I love interacting with them. I love making them laugh. I love catching them in diabolical situations when they say something that's just not logically correct. I love the face they make when I catch them in a diabolical position when I ask them a question. And they're like, oh, hold on. And I'm like, yeah. Gotcha, fella. I love people. It's like the best thing, you know? It's the best experience. Guys, please don't forget to like the live stream. And don't hesitate to become a member. Donate in a super chat. That's the highlight of it all. Especially when I'm editing these videos, these street interviews, and I'm trying. Oh, Cyberdine with the 50 gifted in the chat. Cyberdine with the $50 super chat donation says, don't forget to like Cyberdine's super chat donation and reply to his super chat donation with a W. Hopefully this will help with the cost of the charger. And remember, the world is smiling back at you. Thanks, Cyberdyne. These live streams and these videos that I post really makes me feel comfortable. Like I'm not here by myself. These super chat donations, these memberships. Because when these live streams are over and that camera turns off, it's just me in my head. Next time I'm not live, or next time I'm not posted or something like that, random time in your life when you're not on this channel, just think to yourself, ask yourself, what do you think the world sounds like to me at this moment in time? You know? I'm usually in the house and it's just silent. Can't really talk to people around you because they all speak in Romanian, which has never been a problem for me before because I was always social. Just stay live all day. I can't really stay live all day. I'm still working on my mental health. Like that's really, like I've been working on my own mental health throughout this process. Trying to keep myself and, you know, keep my mental together. Iceman with the $20 super chat donation. Be you always. God got you. God did. Nah, Iceman, you got me. Everybody who donated in the super chat, everybody who became a member, it takes everybody. It takes a village. You know what they say? It takes a village to raise a child. And then that child becomes a man or a woman. And that man or woman raises the next generation. Erica Kane with the membership. Thank you so much. Truly do appreciate you. I can only hope that the videos I've made throughout my time on social media has not only educated, gave you smiles, gave you laughter, motivated, and inspired you guys in some way or another. That's all I wanted to do with the content. It was a long journey to figure out how to communicate and tell a good story to myself and make videos that I can like really be proud of and remember and that can resonate. I hope that these videos can be a proper representation or example for your next generation of kids. You don't have to be a fool or diabolical. You don't got to be a clown to represent your community. Erica with the membership. Shout outs to Erica. Thank you so much for becoming a member, supporting the channel. But I'll tell you guys one thing. Things happen, but how you handle it defines you. I'm grateful for the guy that I became. I grew up in the Bronx, New York, single mom. Some people made videos and said, oh, Adonis, he probably came up with a middle class, 2 parents in a household because of the way I conduct myself. Nah, I grew up in the Bronx, holes in my socks. You know? Boxer Hanes, boxers, you know? Free lunch. Free lunch. Going to two different schools just to get the free lunch in the summertime. Like that's what it was. I just learned to want to become a better version of myself. That's what it really hit to me, like, you know. I wanted to become a better version of myself. There was a situation where this Spanish man, if y'all know hip hop, you know, y'all know the B-boy Crazy Legs, Puerto Rican, legendary hip hop legend. If you know Crazy Legs, comment yes in the chat. Original Beach Street, Rocksteady crew. Well, Crazy Legs' brother was my gymnastics coach in high school. And I'll never forget this day. So Crazy Legs' brother was my gymnastics coach. And one of those days, I was walking into school, and the security guard was like, I don't know, he said some slick shit out of his mouth. So I told him, you know, suck my hole. You know, I was wilding. I was a different person back then. I was violating him, like, F you and your family, you know, straight up, you know, diabolical. So they grabbed me, put me in a holding cell in my school. Crazy Legs' brother was my gymnastics coach. But at the same time, he was the principal of the school. So he came to come get me. And I'll never forget this moment. It was definitely a changing moment with me. So I'm going to gymnastics, and I'm like, yeah, you know, like, principal came and got me out of there. And right before I get to the gymnastics room, this guy just grabs me by my shirt and slams me across the wall. Like, literally. You know, he grabs me by my shirt and just flings me across the hall to the wall, gets up on my face. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, you have so much potential to at least be middle class. And you just keep throwing it all away. Out of everybody here in these schools, you have one of the biggest potentials to become bigger and greater than what you are, and you keep fucking it up. And that shit hit me. This guy looked at me and told me with frustration, and it wasn't frustration for the situation. It was frustration because he saw potential in me and saw that I could be bigger and greater than what I was. And it was one of those Coach Carter moments, you know? You know, one of those moments like, what is man's biggest fear? Cruise. And he was right. He was right. I always knew I was going to be somebody great. I never knew what I was going to be, but I knew I was going to do something big. Never knew what it was, though. People would sit down and ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, I don't know. Like, think of anything. I'm like, I honestly don't know. But I just knew I had something special. And I refuse to let anything or anybody darken that special, unique thing about myself. As time goes on, I start to ask myself very critical questions about life. One of the questions was, I wonder how adults become like adults. They kind of lose that spark and that spirit of the youthful version of them. And then situations like this happen to me in real life. And I kind of understand how. That's the saddest part about all of this. It's really sad. So I have to figure out who I'm going to be moving forward. That's what it is, matters to me. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to become a member. Join. It's only $5 to become a member. Support the channel. Donate in the super chat. Hopefully this information that I'm providing to you guys can definitely hit you guys in a way, make you rethink yourself, who you are, who you want to be, who you was. How you doing today, my geyser? Putting one foot in front of the other. Step by step. Wasn't able. You a real one, Adonis. Always have been since I first met you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Blair Patterson with the membership. Thank you so much, Blair. W in the chat for Blair Patterson with the membership. You'll be you. Change constant. Bang. That's like subscribe and become a member. Support Adonis. W Blair for the membership. Respect. Appreciate it. Adonis, you have a lot of people in your life. Y'all know me. I've never really been a person for the clout of social media. I don't let none of this stuff influence me. You know? I try to stay real and authentic. Respect my G for real, for real. I appreciate it. I gotta take it step by step. Keep my brain on cool. Throughout this process, I gotta, are you completely free now? Guys, please always stay up to date on my recent videos that I post on the channel. Mally Goth, thank you so much. Don't just wait for my live streams. I post these videos so you guys can be up to date on what's going on. The videos are more valuable than the actual live streams, I would say. Mally Goth with a membership. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Mally Goth. You know, I think the videos are actually better than the live streams. The live streams, we get to chat and stuff like that. But the videos, I put time into those, you know? I really put time into those. So, like, always check out the recent video. Look for a recent video. Go to my page, click videos, and look for the recent ones. Because those ones break down a lot of details that's going on. But for the people that are curious to know, no, I'm not free. I cannot leave the country. YouTube always shady sending me your notifications. It's crazy. I know, it's cool. Mally Goth, haven't seen you in a while. I've been in a Romanian jail. I wanted to laugh, but I just can't. Tomorrow's gonna be a very long day for me. It's the first time I'm gonna be going to speak to the police, to check in with the police. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, all of this is weird. Because I've already paid for my visa. I already paid for insurance and healthcare and all of these different things. Why would I leave the country if I've already paid for this stuff? You think I'm gonna leave now after I paid all of these stuff just to have the visa and stuff like that? He's a flight risk. How? Where am I going? I've already paid. Earl in Mendoza. Earl? Oh, I know that. Hold up. Hold your head up. You're always gonna be cliffside. We excel through adversity and come out on the other side, stronger and better. Big Bronx. What's up, Earl? Legendary. Bro knew me when I was a young boy. Bro knew me when I was a young boy. Or shout outs to the Cliff, man. Those are good memories. We used to play football in the dead end. We used to play football in the dead end. Culture. Shout outs to Earl, man. And shout outs to the Cliffside, man. Big Bronx in the building. what's up? Yes. How you guys doing, guys?
Good. Hi. Can you streaming vlog?
Yeah.
Hi. Can you get the photo?
Sure, no problem.
Wait, can I recall our friend? Thank you.
I have to go. You want to take a picture?
Yes, yes. Wait. Thank you.
You are the
best, bro.
Mucho más. Thank you so much. Azibuna. La Rivedere. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I was so low-key in the mall. Like, I'm really popular here. Like, if I would have had my cowboy hat on, it would have been even more crazy. But yeah.
Pô, vê que é Adonis, tá falando? Que Adonis, negro lá. Que Adonis, lá. Que Adonis. Lembra aí, vai.
Don't worry, chat. I banned him. These guys are following me now. Oh my god. Yeah, I wouldn't say I don't like the word famous, but I kind of am. Like I really am. Even before this, I was like, in a lot of countries I go to, like I'm really popular. Even when I was in New York, it was crazy. Like people, like if you're from New York or been in New York, you know there's mad people. Like I was walking around Soho, and people were just stopping me and like, yo, Adonis. I'm like, and that was the most wildest. That was one of the moments where I really knew. Like I started to realize, like, oh snap, like I'm really, really popular. Like you walking in New York and people are stopping you, and like, and it was a lot of people. It wasn't just like one or two. Nah, people were dead stopping me, and I'm like, oh man. But out like in London, I'm really popular. People know me. They stop me, but bro, here, like I'm really, really popular. If I take like, for sure, like if I come out like tomorrow, and I stream tomorrow, and I walk like regular, like through the street, you're gonna see like it's crazy. But I try to be low key these days. That's why I try to be. It's wild. It's a wild situation for me. I don't know. Yeah. I feel bad. Like, you know, people be coming to me, hey man, you know, and they say a whole bunch of nice stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to get my mental together. That's really what it is. Like I haven't fully processed this situation. And the thing is, like, you know, if we was in America, I would be a lot more cool, you know, like, all right, cool. It's because we in Romania, you know? It's because I'm in Romania that it kind of threw me off. And it's because I've promoted Romania in such a positive light for years. The way they treated me was just very hurtful, you know? So that's what really messes me up in my head. It's like, whoa. You funny. And then y'all writing funny comments like that. Iron is crazy. That's diabolical. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I have like these split personality feelings and vibes where like there'll be moments where I'm like happy and shit, and I'm just like going through moments and shit like that. But then there'll be moments where I'm like super sad and like just down, like hurt. So I go like it's one of those moments where I never really. Adonis is crushing my passport, bro. Dream right now, diabolical. I'm not even a passport, bro. I'm not even a passport, bro. I'm a businessman. You know, that's another misconception that a lot of people think, you know. Like people ask me, like, why are you in Romania? I'm like, bro, like, I don't think this the time to have that conversation when I've had the conversation many times. Iceman with a $20 super chat donation. Definitely keep it low, but we glad you're okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm regulating. Like I'm really regulating. Like I'm really, really trying to regulate. I've never been this emotionally. I'll say this. Anger. I rarely get angry. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to like really, really get angry. So I'm not really angry. I'm not really angry. I'm more hurt. You know, that's a different type of pain. See, anger is like easy. You know, I've had people say the most diabolical stuff to me throughout these interviews while I was traveling through London or any one of these countries I've been to. And I've been able to maintain it cool, calm. You can say whatever you want. You can't really get me angry. But hurt, that's a different type of. And that's what I feel right now. And that's what's really messing up my my regulation is the betrayal. Yeah. It's the betrayal. On many levels. On many levels. Hurt and disappointed, yeah. That's really what it is. So, I've controlled my anger at a very young age. Never really had, you know. I've gotten control over anger when I was like in high school. But hurt and betrayal, that's one gets me the most still to this day. So, pray Van with the $20 super chat donation. Keep enduring, brother, and pray to the Most High. You guys are so motivational, inspirational. I swear. I'm expecting somebody to ask me a question and they say the most beautiful message. I try. I'm wondering if I should cook right now. Or if I should just stop at one of these shops and get a sandwich or something. A burger. I'm not sure. I didn't eat. No, I didn't eat all day. Now, there's a crazy smash burger spot that's I'm about to come up next to right now. Yeah, it's a good smash burger spot. But I got some chicken in the house I could cook too. But I don't know if I could bring myself around to even. I need to chill. Yeah, it is depressing though. It's very depressing. There's no soul food here. So the burger do sound good. Getting the wake-up call? What wake-up call? Romancing on Romania went left. I want to make something very clear to you. This is not romancing on Romania. I've been to many countries. If you did a little bit of due diligence to understand who you're talking to, you would understand that I've been to many countries. But I understand that some people struggle with levels of intelligence. But there's more to this story. There's more to this story. There's a lot more to this story that I haven't spoken about. So I'm letting you know that this is not over. There's a lot to this story that has not been told yet. There's more, which will be clarified very soon. And you'll see it come out when it comes out. Should I get this burger?
What's up? Make life. Hello.
Hi.
Want to stay for a coffee?
No, it's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I say so. Burger. Fine. They gonna be playing hip hop music in here.
Yo, Adonis.
What's up, man?
You good?
Yeah, I'm
How
alright.
was the after this and then you okay?
Yeah, I'm chill.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
I'm chill.
I mean, you know, Romanian city.
Yeah, I know.
Not bad.
Let me get a hottie.
Double or single?
You get a double.
Yeah, bro.
With fries. They come with medium, right?
You mean with the fries or in the burger?
No, with the fries.
Yeah, I will put there.
Alright. Yeah, that's good for now.
Yeah, something drink?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it chill.
Okay. So double honey with fries.
Yeah.
Cash card?
Card.
Yeah, man. You got it.
How y'all doing?
Hey, I'm good, you know. That's music.
Yeah, you vibing.
Yeah, so that's why I'm glad I'm not Romanian, I'm half Romanian. So.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm from US.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh no, you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro, you
Okay.
strong as hell. I'm going.
Okay.
All right. That's copyrighted right there. This video is gonna be copyrighted. I got you. Damn, man. I got you. Yeah. I know, right? I'm gonna have to throw this into members only immediately. You was in and out on 30, no copy. Nah, I'm definitely getting copyrighted. Oh shit, the boys. I can see your character and eyes. You're peaceful, brother. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Keep hopeful and prayed up. I tried. I tried. You know, it. It's I'm just trying to keep it together. Let's just say that. Like, I'm really just trying to keep it together. That's literally what it is. Hey, your energy seems off. Seems down. Want you back, Adonis. Appreciate it. It's just I'm just trying not to let it taint my personality. I'm getting frustrated. Thank you so much, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Enjoy. Yeah. Shit. Do I really want to walk down the street? It's a little risky. It's a little risky. I don't know, man. You know? I don't know, man. I'm just trying my best, like trying my best not to let this affect my personality. Trying to stay pure. But it's starting to get to me. It's very difficult. Like, I'm keeping it calm. I keep it cool. But in my head, I'm just telling myself, don't crash out. Don't crash out. Don't crash out. You know? That's all that's in my head. Don't crash out. Don't crash out. Just don't crash out. So you can imagine, like, when I get home, I'll sit in her house and it's just quiet. I'm just in there just literally staring at the ceiling, telling myself, don't crash out. Don't crash out. Over and over. Over and over and over and over and over. But I appreciate you guys in the chat. You know, I appreciate your beautiful messages, the comments you're saying. I appreciate the thoughtfulness that everyone's having in this particular time. I appreciate the new members and the 20 gifted membership. I appreciate the 20 gifted in the chat. The super chat donations with the beautiful, inspiring comments that you guys have wrote and through it. Step by step. Step by step. Step by step. Positive ending for you. You're on a lovely walk through Romania. Romania is on a walk through me right now. Romania is on a walk through me. I'm out here alone, bro. I'm really out here alone. It's crazy when you walk through the streets and everyone knows you, but you still feel like there's no one here. That is diabolical. Guide your tongue is diabolical. I'm sorry. I couldn't. That was wild, wicked work right there. Guide your tongue. That is crazy work. I ain't seen nothing else. I only saw that. I saw guide your tongue. Hey, yo, what? Whose man's is that? What? Who said that, big fella? Nah, that's crazy. Nah. That's not the way I meant. Nah, I don't know, big fella. Word. Diabolical. That was not passing. Hold on, what'd you say? Whose man's is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Guide your tongue. I swear this is like the only. Sorry, I meant to say, let God guide. Nah, I ain't hearing that. I ain't even listen. Because that sound crazy. Let God guide your. That's crazy. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Because it's getting even worse. Let God guide. Hey, yo. Diabolical. Blasphemous. It's crazy. We just say whatever nowadays. Word. 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 Earl Mendoza. Crashing out is broke activity. Facts. Facts. Hold on. Got too much to lose over BS. Pause on the walking through me. That's crazy too. All right. That's crazy too. That's crazy too. I'm not gonna front. I thought I let it slide, but you caught it. That's crazy too. That's crazy. That's crazy. But nah, that's a fact though. That's a fact though. That's a really good statement right there. Most people in that situation would have crashed out. And there's a good point to make right now. Most people in that situation would have crashed out, you know, did the whole A-Town stomp, did the whole INF with $100 gifted. Get that charger, big fella. INF with $100 gifted. Get that charger, big fella. Damn! Don't forget to like that super chat donation. Like Earl Mendoza super chat donation with the $5 donation. Man said, "Damn, what's 100?" Wait till I get my money right. If you can wait, tell me nothing like. Then you can't tell me nothing. INF, why are you not a member? But listen, good point. Earl made a really good point right there. Anybody else? A comment true in the chat. Anybody else would have blacked out, crashed out, especially when somebody spit in your face, which is the utmost disrespect in any culture, especially in America. That's diabolical. That's just diabolical. That, from my perspective, punching me is spitting on somebody's face is worse than punching me. Like, from true or false, from my perspective, you punching me, cool, but spitting on somebody's face, that's diabolical. Now that I reflect the situation. But that wasn't my moment. That wasn't my thoughts in my head at that moment in time. I was more in shock and a little bit fear and nervous because I was kind of blind. But at the moment in time. But now that I processed the situation, Earl made a really good point. Crashing out is broke behavior. So when people sit down and say, yeah, I would have 8-town stomped, I would have did this, that's broke behavior. The threat was gone. The threat was subsided. There was no reason for me to escalate or keep doing anything other than what it is. Controlling yourself shows a certain type of class. You know? So, even now, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Even now, when I look at like world star hip hop videos, like I look at world star hip hop videos and I see, like, even I see clips of people in New York who be getting into petty little shit. Hold on. Tree like flowers with the love. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat donation. You could have asked me a question, but I appreciate the love. And I see people crashing out. Tree like flowers. Don't forget to give those people a like and a W on their donation, chat. I just can't, like, I'm a completely different person than I was when I was younger, you know? Like, I'm not really ratchet or hood or ghetto. Like I got my mentality's evolved up into an upper echelon particular perspective. And I can't condone certain type of behavior when it pertains to me and my actions. That's why when I look back at that video and I look at that situation, I'm so proud of the way I handled myself after the situation. You know, because at the moment I was in shock. You know, I was still in shock. I didn't really realize what was actually going on. But to see myself sit there, you know, he's down, grab my microphone, pick up my hat, go back and very cool, calm, and collective, and not verbally say anything crazy, not physically do anything extra, just really try to recollect myself and tell them, advise to call the police. That right there was, as I rewatched it, I was so proud of myself as a person, you know, even as a man, you know, like I was just like, bro, like, wow, like, well, I'm so proud of you. Like, look at, wow. Yeah, you could have walked away and then had people looking for you. Yeah, you know, even that, like, I don't feel like that's not appropriate in those particular situations. You know, and it just, it's interesting for me. It's interesting for me to see how my body and my brain works under these circumstances. You never know how you're going to respond or react. You never know how you're going to react or respond to a situation. And I wish that none of this, I wish that it didn't escalate. I wish that it didn't occur. But he kept escalating the situation. It was like, know what else I can do at that moment in time. It was a situation that, as much as I tried to de-escalate it, what can I do? Like, I've thought about it a million ways. Like, could I did this? Could I did? He wouldn't stop. Yeah. someone said in one of the comments, they said, you would be perfect to be a Marine. Is it a Marine? They said you would be perfect to be a Marine or something like that, or a beret or something. I don't know what it's called. Because the way you compose yourself, like, it was one of those comments, I seen it and I was like, wow. Marine Corps or something like that. You know, one of those military positions. But it wasn't Navy, it wasn't Army. It was one of the prestige ones. One of the people that like, you know, like, I don't know if it's Marines or, they said you'll be perfect. Because the way you compose yourself, the way you handle yourself after and just recollect yourself. Delta Force, yeah, Marine, yeah. So it was one of those situations. Discipline was very important to me. Also, at the same time, I understand that I represent a lot of different people when they watch my videos and see me out live, and even to have multiple different people across the world watching these situations, I'm always seen as an example of how to conduct yourself, and I always keep myself in a type of cadence or a type of don't sleep on combat navies. I always keep myself in a situation where I try to conduct myself appropriately in every fashion, whether it's the way I dress, whether it's the way that I talk, whether it's the way that I move. And I understand things I'm not always perfect, but I'm still trying as a person to grow and become better with every situation and every circumstances that comes my way. Even to now, I'm always mindful about the way that I respond throughout this particular situation. What do I do? What do I say? How do I respond? How do I react when I see interesting comments, funny comments, troll comments? Shit. Because you know we like to be funny. And I've seen some funny stuff. I'm not going to front. I've seen some funny comments. And I just told myself, there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. I don't know. This is I don't know, man. I really don't know. Just try my best throughout every situation. They get mad when I say that. Should have went to the Dominican Republic. What do you mean should have? It's very interesting to me when I sit down, like people sit down and talk to me as if my passport doesn't work, as if I don't take planes the way people take trains, you know? People sit down and act like they try to put these like parameters or the way they talk, not just saying you in general, but I'm just saying like the way people talk is they act like should have went to the Dominican Republic. Like I can't go I can't go to Dominican Republic. Well, I can't go now, but I'm talking about at any moment in time, you know, I can fly to any country. Like a lot of people, and I try to make that clear, and I'm like, yo, listen, like the rules and constraints, yeah, this could have happened anywhere. Yeah. For real, you're well spoken and carry yourself accordingly. Appreciate it, Calvin. Like the rules and restraints and the mental restraints that a lot of people in society, especially in America, has placed onto you doesn't apply to me. I don't go on vacations for a weekend in Italy. I rent an apartment in Italy for 3 months and I live on vacation. That's my vacation. I don't do 3-day vacations to a country or a city. No, I don't really think that's beneficial. So I'll go to a country, rent an apartment, and I'm there. You know? It's like the parameters and the reality that a lot of normal people live don't really work for me. And that's how my mother wanted me to be, and that's what I inspire a lot of people to be. You shouldn't feel constrained when people say, come home, come home, come home. I recite the same situation the same statement that Muhammad Ali say. I ain't going overseas to fight no Viet Cong. It's you when I want freedom and justice to have a problem with. It's you when I want, you know. In reality, just to make it very clear to everybody, like, I've been in Romania for 10 years. Romania is one of my homes. It is. Now, some people might say, but after it's like, yo, like, you don't understand how this world works. You don't understand how this world works. If a war breaks out in World War III in America right now, you're in crossfire and you can't leave the country, you don't even know where you would go. I have another place in Romania. As an American citizen, we cannot travel into multiple different countries or stay in Europe for a longer period of time. I set up an international corporation in Romania and then sponsored myself with the visa. So I can stay in Europe for as long as I want to stay in because I have to keep sponsoring myself. I have a business here. Most people, when they want to go overseas and work overseas, you got to go to school or you have to get employed by somebody. I set up a corporation. I sponsor myself. You see? You see? There's levels to this business stuff. There's levels to this game. Each one should teach one so we can understand what it is. So when you sit down, like when we have these conversations, it's like, bro, I can't put all my eggs in one basket. America's okay, but also I need to be in Europe as well. Also, I need to be in Africa as well. Also, I need to be in Russia, Asia. I need to be in multiple different countries and have passports in multiple different countries like James Bond. Yeah, staying with school. Yup, that F7 visa, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't really understand how, like, this stuff works. Like, to travel as an American and all this different type of stuff. Like, there's rules that you got to go around. You got to figure out how to do that. Like, we should be taught to be more like James Bond. You need multiple passports. You need multiple apartments. You need multiple different situations and circumstances. When we get into a situation like this, you know, do you have a lawyer? Do you have an accountant for your business while you are out here? You know, all of this stuff is very important. So right now, I'm in this situation. Emotionally, I'm kind of messed up. But one thing you can say about me is Adonis lawyered up real quick. Adonis doesn't have a court-appointed lawyer. Adonis knows the laws in the country. Hello. Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
That was a video.
He said, I know you from TikTok. Welcome back. That was an idiot. And I didn't have a choice. I see people saying, he cost you money and time. Bro, I didn't have a choice. There was no choice. It wasn't like, oh, you could have walked. No, I could not. Like, watch the video. You don't have to assume. I literally made a 1-hour video on my channel where you can literally watch every little thing that literally shows you why I couldn't walk away. You don't have to think that you're the smartest person in the room when the facts are all presented there for you. I didn't see it. Oh, I'm not talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody else in the comments. But go watch. There's a 1-hour video where I literally break everything down. And then there's more stuff that I haven't even talked about yet. There's more stuff. There's more stuff. Even more crazier stuff. Violation of rights and everything. I haven't even spoken about yet. So, but in time. When my lawyers okay everything, it's in time. So this is not just a one situation where it looks like, oh, this is it. And no, there's more stuff that happened. This guy said I would have spat back. So what you doing? Bro, I don't know what you going to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you respond to somebody hostilely saying, threatening stuff to you, assaulting you 4 times. I don't know. I'm not. Everybody, this is what I'll say. True or false, chat. Everybody would say, what I would have. Meanwhile, that same person's crashing out because they found out that their girlfriend cheated on them. Come on. That same person breaking the windows, breaking the doors. Chill, bro. Everybody say I would have did this and I would have. Nah, you would have did that because you had time to watch it, think, and process and consume the situation. When you're in real time, just get them out of here. Why waste the time, you know? Just get them out of here. Everybody's the smartest person in the room when they don't need to be. My mother always told me, she said, don't be so smart, you're dumb. I'm a pretty strategic person. Like, I don't think that I'm one of those emotional people that react to emotions and stuff like that. That's not really me. I was caught in a situation. An uncalled for situation. For the people that, just the clarification, like right now, what's going on right now is not with me and my attacker. Right now, we haven't even gotten to the attacker. Just to clarify, like just to be very clear, what's going on right now is not me against the attacker in court. It's the police against me. Just to clarify, we haven't even gotten to that situation. It's the prosecutor. I can't, like, we haven't even gotten to that. There's 3 people going, it's three organizations right now. There's layers to this. But I trust in the court system. I trust in the judges to give a fair assessment of what's actually going on. And we're going to take it to court. That's what I can do. Like, there's nothing else I can do in this situation. I try to be respectful and be mindful and be aware. And then control my emotions. At this very stressful time. What doesn't make sense to me is, why do I have to go to check in with the police, the same people that are trying to throw me in jail? Check in with the people that are trying to throw me in jail. I'm in a court case with the people that are trying to throw me in jail. They want me to check in with them. Doesn't that seem counterintuitive? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're trying to send me to jail, but you want me to check in with you? That makes very interesting to me. Flight risk? How? I have a SRL here. I have a corporation. I've been here for 10 years. I have a Romanian ID at this point. I can actually get citizenship. I could have got citizenship in Romania 5 years ago. Literally, I could have been a citizen in Romania 5 years ago. That's a fact. Sun's going down. What time is it where you guys are at right now? I believe in energy. Maybe because you were supporting FBA xenophobic rants that Mother Nature had enough for you. I honestly don't think that you believe it. To be honest with you, I'm going to make this very clear, specifically for you and anybody who thinks like you. So pay attention. The fact that you think that anything pertains to supporting FBA or xenophobia or anything pertaining to me shows that your lack of comprehension or lack of understanding of any particular conversation. Just because people do not want to associate with a particular region or continent does not mean that they're xenophobic. Just because you are trying to adapt or take credit for our accomplishments that we've accomplished separately in America, and we're telling you that we are not you or we are not the same at all, doesn't mean that someone's xenophobic. It's having respect, self-respect for their tribe and their particular community. The same way like Nigeria and South Africa are not the same tribe. And for you to sit down and talk about xenophobia and all this particular situation, when even in Africa you have multiple different tribes and situations like that, when people sit down and disassociate, say, no, we're Nigerian and we're Congolese and we're this and we're this, you don't say anything about that. And we say, no, we're American. We're from the continent of America. You struggle to understand how continents work. That's not xenophobia. And I think you should actually go Google the definition of xenophobia. All right? That's my advice. If you guys agree, comment true in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, comment true. Like, you can say all of these, you specifically can say whatever you want, you know, but it doesn't stick if it doesn't stick. Like, you have to have a certain type of intelligence to be able to use these type of terminologies and pertain it to some person. You can't just say statements that you've heard on TikTok that don't correlate to the actual person. How's Italy? Italy was nice. Milan was okay, but New York City pizza is better. Like, you know, yeah, I was in Italy. I've been in Milan. I've been to a couple places in Italy. Italy was okay. It was actually pretty chill. I learned how to make pasta in Italy. Appropriately. Like, I can never eat overcooked pasta a day in my life at this moment in time. Literally, I just really can't. Yeah. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining the live with me. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for the members, people who became members. Don't hesitate to become a member. Truly appreciate it. Don't hesitate to donate in the super chat. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be a wild, you know? It's gonna be a wild ride. This is all heartfelt. I appreciate it. I really do. It's been wild. It's been crazy. Just try to keep my head on straight. trying to keep my mental right and try to push forward one step at a time. But don't hesitate to become a member, chat. All right? I need all the support I can get at this moment in time. For real. For real. Much love, broski. Appreciate it. Oh, shit. Move. I gotta move. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, chat. Peace, chat.